Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more of The Rise of the Golden Idol, possibly finishing it. This is the sort of epilogue scene. This is going to kind of hopefully tie everything together that we've seen. But I think it is quite complex. There are three... Okay, that's December 16th. Okay, so we've got December 16th, 1:45, then we've got 2:30, and then we've got a 3 p.m. scene. There's also various extra places to pop into, so I think it's going to be quite complex. It says there's 0 words to find, which is interesting. What does that mean? Maybe it just means that we've got them all at the moment. So let's investigate the scene and see what we get. There are 84 hotspots to discover, so let's find out. So we're at the earliest time period at the moment. We have this scene. Okay, so this is the sort of Zen garden thing that there's a guy buried down there. What have we got? It must have been someone connected to those blasted hippies. They strike again. So he's got a little wristband with the idol symbols on it that we know. Security Captain B. Greer, Pinnacle Security. Okay. And then we've got Marie. See, I wasn't imagining it. Someone's sneaking around. Anyway, we should return. It's time to start the transfer to the TV station. Okay, what do we got? Happy Customer Project Checklist at the lab. 1-minute lens installed. Mr. Marmot has filled idol with the material. Idol's interior and control panels locked. So they're trying to beam like a happiness ray kind of thing, aren't they? And I think they're going to do it during the football match when everyone's watching. I think that's the idea. The project guys have signed it. At 2 p.m, Idol, Red Crystal, handed over to 2 guards for transfer to TV station. So they haven't done that yet. It's 1:45 at the moment. At the TV station, at 3 p.m. latest, that's our final time period, Idol, Red Crystal, control and interior panels locked, handed over to Jack and Eugene at TV station. Go live for the commercial break during the Pale finals. I said football, but it's this sort of in-game sport Pale, which I think it's kind of like a cross between football, rugby, American football, that kind of thing. What else have we got? Okay, he's having a little tipple. Oh my, that was disgusting. A whiskey flask. A bottle of soda that reeks of rotten eggs. So he's tried drinking that. But he's obviously using the whiskey to wash the taste out of his mouth, I think. 15269. Okay. 15269 could be... Combination, could be a date. Remember, this is set in the 60s, I think. 67? No, it's 70s now, isn't it? Could be 15th of February, 69, possibly. Although I know American dates are written differently, but... don't think it makes sense to do it that way. Door is locked. Idol user guide. I think we've seen this before. If the focus crystal is blue, the idol is empty. Yes. If it's red, it's full. If the idol contains information to successfully use the give command, there must be a valid information vessel within range, either a blank Lemurian data disk or a living, awake human being. For the idol to perform any function, the matter button must be switched on. Okay, so we've got... This is the idol. It looks like, they made it look really happy. I mean, I guess you could say maybe they have the best intentions, but mind control on a mass scale is obviously not cool. So this is the day lens, isn't it? Yeah, so that may come into play later, depending on what happens. Upgraded security protocol. Since the attack of the empathy cult, which followed the dismissal of our consultant, we must take every precaution to ensure the idol's safety. So the empathy cult, I think, is the one led by... And you're going to have to forgive me a little bit, because I haven't played for quite a while. Teza Navari, because Stalker 2 came out and ate up all my time. So it's been about a week since I played this. So some of the names might not come to me immediately. Teza Navari. So it sounds like her cult attacked. And that's probably where the wristband came from. An OPIG certified guard should always be present with the idol. Well, there's no one there now. He's been lured outside to check for intruders. Keys to the lab are granted only to me, Marie, Tim and the shift guard. The idol's control panel and interior are now protected with a PIN code only available to me, Marie and Jack. Eugene. Well, that's probably the code that Tim's got, isn't it? It is Tim, I think. Tim Spender. Yeah. Okay, what else have we got? There is vomit in the sink. So I feel like he's had a drink of this this orange stuff, and it reeks of rotten eggs, so sulfur or something's been added to it, I suspect. He's run up to have a drink of whiskey to wash it out of his mouth. He does have the PIN code. Alright, well, I guess we'll see how that kind of all ties in. I think that's the only location in this time period. Let's move on. So we have an OPIG van, delivery van, probably delivering the idol. Oh, someone else is being sick now. Oh, what the hell is this? Pinnacle Security, Bruce Myson. I'm not quite sure what that relates to. I mean, that's obviously the idol, isn't it? I'm not quite sure what that is. It's the Lemurian data disk. That's the one... That's the one that's got the ancient guard on, isn't it? The one that took over the historian. What's this? So this is set to... take all... Again, I can't quite remember what these relate to. I'll have to cross-reference that at some point. This all looks the same. It's still got the same lens as the earlier scene. I'm just wondering if these little nodules are in the same configuration. The nose is blue here, though. It was red before, which means that's empty now. Yeah, so that's a day... Oh, no, it's a minute, isn't it? Yeah, a minute. A day, 3 days, month. The lenses. A bit of snow falls and suddenly everyone starts driving like a snail. That's B. Greer. Okay. And we've got the TV station. So someone has stuck all the lenses on now, and as we know, that's like a full transfer. So they're going to turn everyone into that crazy Lemurian guard. It seems like sabotage, doesn't it? Okay, I imagine that if I fill this one out, that maybe we'll get other scenes or other time periods that sort of gradually unravel what's happened here. The goal of the probably OPIG Corporation's Happy Customer Project was to what memories would it be? Probably O-range memories, right? Or was to increase, or maybe increase O-range sales? No, that doesn't sound right. Probably idle memories? It doesn't sound right. It could be give orange memories. I'll come back to that. To achieve this, those behind the project wanted to use the idol to the with the drug euphoria. To the millions of spectators watching the pale, well, that'll be pale match or finals. The project was invented and led by, well, that's probably Eugene Marmot. Good old Eugene. To give, I want that to be the word happy, but there isn't one. I'll put orange in there for now. Wanted to use the increase orange. Oh, it could be increase orange sales. Because if they put, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about that. Wanted to use the idol to give the viewers or audience or give the memories of drinking orange with a... Oh, we got it. Okay, yeah, so let's just look at that. So the goal of the Opig Corporation's Happy Customer Project was to increase orange sales. Alright, okay. So they're not... Okay, they don't even want to make everyone happy. They just want to increase the sales of this drink they've made. To achieve this, those behind the project wanted to use the idol to give the memories of drinking orange with the drug euphoria. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think that... They're not altruistic, are they? They just want people to buy lots of drinks. To the millions of spectators watching the Pale Finals, the project was invented and led by Eugene Marmot. I mean, Eugene might want people to be happy, I suppose. That might be his goal. He's a little... I could see him being an idealist. So what's this? Sharing truly positive feelings about orange with an unlimited audience. Okay. What's happening to Eugene? There's someone thrown... Oh, this might be the... Okay, so this is October 3rd. So this might be the attack that was referenced in one of the earlier scenes. I think someone's come in and thrown a glass of this stuff over him. Glad to hear it. He's even titled himself Head of Speculative Investment. With me in the room, he must not succeed. Hey, what's your secret, Tim? I've never seen Nathan fast-track a budget as quickly as he did with the Happy Customer project. Also, I've heard rumours that he regularly visits that lab of yours. Is that true? Because he hasn't done on-site trips like that in years, Anna. I know we've always had our differences, but you're right. We must take action. Just yesterday, that imbecile made me rearrange the lab's furniture using feng shui principles. Marie, your updated idol proposal is much more interesting now that you've placed the skills and obedience training within a military context. The army is our dream client, but the higher-ups will need to see a very convincing demonstration before they're willing to begin talks with us. I'm sure you will have a role to play working under Eugene, and that's from the board chief, isn't it? So this is Teza Navari. You lied to me. You're my worst student ever. I thought you cared about spreading enlightenment, but you just want to shove an ad down everyone's throats. Beware, empathy will have its revenge. What does Eugene say to that? The student has surpassed the master. Nothing can stop my rise to the top. You're fired. Okay, yeah, he is. He's not very nice, is he, Eugene? Madam, don't make me use more force than is necessary. Your access card, madam. You're banned from the premises. So we got.
This is very exciting. If the project succeeds, the implications are enormous. The consumer market is just the first step. I have much bigger goals in mind. Jack, do you think there's a distance or scale limit?
Our stress tests have not discovered any limitations so far, Mr. Hoyle. I have a high degree of confidence in the project having successful outcomes. Ooh, okay. Well, we've probably got all we need to do this. Oh, okay. At each of these times, what did the idol contain and who was the last person to have used it? Okay, so we're probably going to have to go back to these scenes to deduce this. Alright, let's have a look. Time, shortly before Eugene and Jack left the laboratory. Could be Tim Spender, because he had the pin code. Idle contents. So this is minute, is that right? Is that what we deduced? I can't remember now. I think it's... Yeah, I think so. And that's Tim Spender. Idle contents. Ooh. He's definitely got the pin, so he's been in there. He could have used that as a distraction to get the guard out of there. So is there has it taken the memories of him being sick drinking this drink, which is going to be the opposite of what they want to achieve? I think it's going to be bad memories of the orange. So I think he drank it, threw up down the sink. I don't know quite how it's absorbed his memories, but I think that's it. I think it's got Tim Spender's bad memories of drinking it. Then we've got the security van scene. It's empty now. Idle contents. No. No bad memories of the orange? Like so he's had it beamed into his head sort of instantaneously. The bad orange. So that's probably Tim Spender again. Oh, it says last user. So no bad last user. So he's going to be. He's Bruce Myson. So is he the captain or the sergeant? Security captain. Okay, there we go. So this must be... It probably even says, I just didn't say. Oh, okay, so he's probably the security sergeant. When the idol arrived at the TV station, as we saw, it was empty. Was it full again? It's full again. And someone has taped in all of these lenses. So it's probably taken all. And we know that the, if we go back to the security van, someone has hidden this in the truck. So this is the square disc, I suppose. Let's put a security sergeant in again. See what it says. Incorrect. So there's quite a lot wrong here. Oh, well, let's... Okay. Yeah, I think I've got some of this wrong. So Tim, I think this is bad memories of the orange. Because it's loaded into the security van. So this scene in the security van is after this. So it's yeah. It's emptied it into the security officer. But at the time it was loaded into the security van, I think Tim was the last user. So that's probably Echo Secunda. If it's the square disc, that's his memories. We know that much. So I think the key one here is back in the lab. Where's the letter about its operation? Did someone have it? Okay, so Eugene filled it with a minute lens. Right, so that's where this comes. So it was Eugene that used it. Probably good memories of the orange. Getting closer though. No, so it is good. Yeah, so I think that one's right. We know it's Eugene, so I'm pretty sure on this one. When it's loaded into the security van. Yeah, I think it is, because I'm pretty sure it's absorbed Tim's memories of the drink making him sick. Bad memories of the... Sure, that's Tim Spender. Yeah. Oh, I've done Spender Novak now. All memories of the square disc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right as well. Okay, so it's not Echo Secunda. It might be the security sergeant. Yeah. Okay, so it... What was the square disc doing there, then? Okay, so he was the last one to use it. So he received the bad memories of the orange. That's the sequence of events. Eugene filled it. It got emptied somehow, or Tim wandered in there. Maybe he was fiddling with it or something. The orange made him sick. It filled up with his memories, beamed it in the security sergeant, and then it absorbed the memories of the square disc. Okay. Look at November 8th. Oh, that's So it's the body of Elliot, whatever his face was, but this is Luke Brown again, isn't it? New Luke. Let's have a look. The man is not breathing. He's had the red curse. November 2nd. Since William's departure, Hunter's been acting strangely. Hunter Wolf, remember. Long silences. Seems confused or angry. It's worrying. So there's some unanswered questions still here. I think we know a lot of what happened, but the things that come back to me are the scientist right at the beginning, Isaac Novak. He was a victim of the red curse, so he'd obviously used this device. Was he himself? Had someone been beamed into him, perhaps? And then there's Hunter Wolf, who I thought this was Hunter Wolf in a previous scene, but it isn't. I don't think we've seen Hunter Wolf yet. So I'm wondering about his identity. Hopefully we'll find some of this stuff out. Anyway, nonetheless, I will do everything to help my saviour. My faith in Hunter's vision is unwavering, whatever that vision may be. The saviour is back and looks filled with determination and grace. I'm ready to do whatever is asked of me. I am a soldier of fate. So the Hunter Wolf, I think, is sabotage. His goal is to sabotage somehow the OPIG operation, which is mainly sort of capitalism fueled. Okay, this is an OPIG security guy. He's obviously been tied up. Looks like he could be escaping though. Oh, don't worry about me. I can enjoy anything. I'll cut the rest of the tape myself. So this is Bruce Mason again. He was the one in the van later on. Good. You'll have a very important role to play in our next step. Wait, I know. Yeah, so Luke Brown didn't die. He's been beamed into this security officer. The one who is delivering the idol later on. And this is probably Hunter Wolf, but his face is covered. We don't know who he is. He's got a couple of guns. Empathy Warriors, a new terrorist group in town. Masked terrorist attacked a science laboratory with Molotov cocktails on Tuesday, November 2nd. Or maybe that's the attack that was referenced. Their gang also spray-painted slogans on the building, which is owned by Olympus Pinnacle International Group. An OPIG spokesman said the extremists fled when employees threatened to call the police. However, the company declined to comment on why it might have been targeted. And then we've got this idol here. So, I mean, my main thing is I'm not quite sure how... It feels like there's two idols, because Hunter Wolf's got one and then OPIG's got one. So they must have... One of them must have replicated it at some point. So again, I'm not quite sure on that. This is probably Teza Navarri's attack. The security protocol was changed. Consequently, assisted by I could have bribed Tim. No. Let's go back to this scene. Her and Tim Spender are in cahoots. We know that. So I think that's the two names here. Consequently, I think it's Tim, assisted by Marie. I want to be like... Ambush someone at the OPIG laboratory. Killed. Took. Bribed? Was it bribe? I mean, it looks like they just distracted him, but... I mean, it's either ambushed, bribed, or killed. I want to say just... I mean, I think they've just distracted him to get him out there. Let's fill in the rest. Then Tim Spender used the idol to give... Oh, this is going to be wrong. I feel like I've misunderstood what's going on here. Then Tim Spender used the idol to take some memories from Tim Spender and to give... what? This doesn't tally with what I think happened. I think that's key because Tim had a lab key. Why would so the door is locked? I mean, I think the implication is that he's sort of climbed in and out using this trellis. But there's Tim Spender, and the previous one was right. Eugene Marmot put good memories in it. Tim Spender replaced it with his bad memories of drinking the yucky stuff. You could have taken Eugene Marmot's memories, I suppose, and to give... That could be all. And to give some memories to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've quite got my head around this one. I'm just thinking, at no point in this future stuff do we see Eugene. I wonder if he was killed. It's this blue verb that's bothering me. I don't think it's talking about the lab scene. I think it's talking about this scene. So I think it's Hunter Wolf, assisted by Luke Brown. Ambushed. So which is the guard that they took? Is it Myson? Bruce Myson. At the OPIG laboratory. Then we're looking at this, aren't we? Then Hunter Wolf used the idol to take all memories from Luke Brown and to give all memories to... Was it Billy Greer or Bruce Mason? There we go. Yeah, okay, so it's talking about that scene. Okay, yeah, I thought it was referring back to the previous one, but obviously not. So yeah, so they've got this new thing to get Luke Brown in there where he can do some damage. Now we're at 5:15 on the day of December 16th, so we have the TV station. Oh my goodness, there's okay, there's some stuff going on here. Let's have a look. Jack Novak. Icarus. Am I hallucinating, or is this some form of intoxication? Okay. I got Tezza and... I'm not sure, but these are empathy warriors. Our job is done! Empathy has triumphed! Some pepper spray. Tezza, I'm with you. I also worry about what Eugene, or worse Marie or Nathan, might do with the idol. The lab is now heavily guarded. The best time to stop them will be moments before the broadcast. We're scheduled to go live at 5:30 p.m. In the room, it should only be me, Eugene, and the actors. Jack. So Jack's in on the... They're with the empathy warriors. They're for sabotaging all of this. For empathy and love! I don't know who this guy is. Ah! So she's the one who won the auction earlier, so she's an actress. Bottle of lavender perfume. Case with all lenses missing. We know they're in the idol now. Hands up! You will pay for this! Dear Nathan Hoyle, your proposal sounds very interesting. Let's schedule a demo of your new technology, and if it looks promising, we can talk next steps. General Hugh Stryker, Armed Forces Procurement Department. Okay, interesting. We've got a guy up here. Is that Eugene? It's Eugene. What's he doing? Okay, so they've got audio in, video out. Video in is gone. So someone's pulled the plug out. It's going out and the audio's going in, but the video's not working. I did it! Help! Today's task. Carrot Top. Four Eyes, me. Who's Carrot Top? Oh, there could be Marie. Make sure idle loaded in van. Keep eye on Baldy. Baldy... Is Tim Bald? It might be Tim. Report to me at OPTV and await further instructions. Four Eyes. Prepare van for idle transportation. Report to me at OPTV and prepare for broadcast. Operate camera during broadcast so we can confirm effect. Me, supervisor TV station. Welcome Summer and ensure she has everything she needs. Summer is the actress. Coordinate with old Nathan. So you are the mastermind behind this fantastic project. I would really like to get to know you better. Wait for me on the roof for some quality alone time. I'll come as soon as the live broadcast ends. A strong lavender fragrance. So who had the lavender? Was that Tezza? No, it was Summer, wasn't it? So the note at least appeared to come from Summer. I did it. Help. What did he do? He's sabotaged it. Did she ask him to do it? Maybe? Not sure. Okay, what have we got? Hi, Eugene. Taste this beverage. Soon everyone will know how delicious it is. This is the stinky one, the rotten eggs one. Door is locked from the inside. What's going on? Marie and Tim. I just saw Nathan run in with security. Okay, so everything's been done, at least according to this list. It's the same list we saw earlier. Ah, but he also has lavender perfume, so they've lured Eugene out on the roof and locked him there. She's got a key. He doesn't have a key. Everything is broke. The bad smell. Man's eyes are bloodshot and stream of tears. That's probably the pepper spray. I guess they've sprayed him when they broke him. Is that everything from this scene now? There might have been a... I think there was another... oh, hang on. Yeah, we've got the pail match as well. We apologise for the brief interruption due to technical difficulties. The commercial break is now over, so let's return to the second half. It is still anyone's game. So they've stopped the broadcast going out somehow. Let's have a look. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. So I think Eugene's been trapped on the roof. And I think it was Tim Spender looking at the lavender scent that was there. Tim Spender trapped Eugene on the roof. However, through a reckless act... it's probably Teza. Teza Navari stormed the building, if there is something like that. Stormed the broadcast, probably. With the aim of preventing the... spectators from getting... It's going to be... Is it good memories of the orange? It could be all memories of the idol. Not sure. As a result, only... I think it might be Jack. So he was operating the camera. Jack Novak received all memories from the idol. Shortly afterwards... oh. I think then this might be Marie Westlake. Stop the broadcast with the aim of preventing... Yeah, as a result, only Jack Novak received all memories of the idol. Okay. Because I think this one's Teza. Oh, shortly afterwards, Teza Navari, along with accomplices, stormed the... It's the TV station, isn't it? TV station. And... through the idol out of the window. I think this might not be all right, but I think it's somewhat there. No. Okay. It's this one, I think. I think it is Tim. I mean, there was also the stinky soda, which is kind of was linked to him in one of the previous scenes. So I think it is Tim trapped Eugene there. Through a reckless act, that could be Jack. Something's up with him. So maybe this is Jack, because Jack also wanted it stopped. Let's have a look at that scene with the camera and stuff. What did he do? Could he have killed the broadcast? Through a reckless act. Okay, I think this is... Okay, the reckless act, I think, is Eugene trying to rappel down the building with the wire. Okay, so let's work on that basis. So maybe it's through a reckless act. Eugene Marmot. Stop the broadcast. This one would be wrong. With the aim of preventing the... This isn't far off. We know the lenses had all memories set. Oh. Eugene worked out that I thought that he worked out that it was gonna, if the broadcast went out, it would stop his scheme. So that's why he killed it, because he didn't want people to have bad memories of his drink. And now Jack is Echo Secunda. Okay, let's have a look at December 4th. So this is going back to when Isaac Novak died, I think. That's the scene, isn't it? So what have we got here? This is Hunter Wolf. It is done. Nothing should stop us now. The last thing left is preparing you and rehearsing our every step. As you said, my saviour, the greatest results require the greatest sacrifices. November 2nd. What a disaster. I put Harry and William in positions of power and both still failed me, each in his own way. Regrettably, they were not good enough. And even if they had been, there are too many people in the world who are opposed to my goals. People who don't share my vision of how the world should be and who cling to their old ways. It's too much for just me and Luke. November 4th, I know what I have to do. This seems like Hunter Wolf's diary. He's still a bit of a mysterious figure. Okay. I mean, this is it. This is where we find out the mastermind behind it all. So I think posing as Hunter Wolf. What if it's Echo Secunda? Well, what if Hunter Wolf is Echo Secunda? So at the beginning of the game, he escapes from the insane asylum. We know that he was in the body of the historian. I haven't quite got the timeline fixed in my head, like the various dates and stuff, because there's been a lot going on. But if he escaped and started beginning to experiment with the idol, I mean, it's possible he was able to build a replica. Possible? Is it likely? I don't know. Now this is interesting. It could be control humanity. It could be conquer humanity. I'm going to go with control initially. We might be able to change that if necessary. After... I mean, the only one that makes sense here, I think, is becoming. Guess it has to be that. After becoming himself? Could be disillusion, though. It could be educate. So this could be disillusion. After becoming disillusioned, Echo Secunda decided the only way was to turn everyone into a slave, I guess it is. Or a could be a soldier if he's trying to beam his own memories into everyone. I'm going to go with slave initially. To fulfill this plan, Echo Secunda tried to use the Happy Customer project to this is probably millions of spectators into, it's got to be Echo Secunda because that's why he was using to himself. It could again that could be conquer, control. I'm not sure. Both kind of work. To fulfill this plan, Echo Secunda tried to use the Happy Customer project to turn millions of spectators into Echo Secunda. However, because of what happened at the TV station, Jack Novak was the only person to turn into Echo Secunda? No. Okay. It might not be Echo Secunda, is the thing. Who else could be the genius behind everything? I think he's the only one that makes sense. Let's think. So, just thinking back to Isaac Novak. I'm going to go back to the very first scene, I think. I want to go back and I want to see what his notes say. They don't really make much sense. And we know this Stockyard Street, we know that was where Hunter Wolf was operating out of. Okay, let's go back to... He doesn't want to conquer humanity, he wants to... He was disillusioned. What if all my Echo Secunda stuff should be Hunter Wolf? Let's turn everyone... So turn everyone into, okay, soldier, slave, do that for now. Fulfill this plan, Hunter Wolf tried to use the happy customer to an unbeatable army? An obedient workforce? Dwarf? I think this is Echo Secunda. Posing as Hunter Wolf, secretly... What if he's posing as Isaac Novak? Could be Hunter Wolf. Okay, there's something I'm not getting here. I think he's got to be posing as Hunter Wolf. What if it... What if it was Isaac posing as Hunter Wolf? What if Isaac is the one who's been doing all this? I'm gonna pause when I think about this. Okay, I admit I had to look up the solution for this one because I just wasn't getting it. But the thing is very close. So what happened was that it's Jack Novak posing as Hunter Wolf. And Educate Humanity was right. After becoming disillusioned, Jack Novak, so we need to put Jack in there. So the only way was to turn everyone into a genius, and this is what it was. And his idea was to imprint everybody with the brain of his uncle, I think it was, Isaac. I don't think I got there. I mean, I was playing around with the idea of Isaac and stuff being behind it, but it kind of was in the sense that it was his mind that was going to be beamed into everyone. But let's kind of see how the game portrays it. Solve the scenario. When Jack realised that Opig did not want to use the idol to improve the world, he started a secret mission to do it himself under the pseudonym Hunter Wolf. After experimenting with memory and mind transferal, he came up with a plan to use Opig's soda commercial to turn millions of pale spectators into his uncle Isaac. A little spelling error there. But thinking that everyone was about to receive spoiled O-range memories, Eugene climbed the broadcast tower and stopped the transmission at the last moment. Soon afterward, Tezza and her accomplice hurled the idol from a third-story window, smashing all the lenses inside. Madam, do not even think about starting a cult in a federal facility.
Congratulations, Eugene, on becoming our new head of speculative investment.
This is all your fault, Tim. And that's Echo Secunda. He was in that last scene. He was on a bicycle outside the studios, so that's interesting. Uncle, if you're watching this, I hope you can forgive me. Please understand that I did it all for the betterment of humanity. We're burying the idol. So it turned out Harry had not attended a single job interview. Who's this referring to? Gabriel. So he's talking about the homeless people, I think. Harry was. I don't remember Gabriel specifically, but William was one of the homeless guys. So it turned out Harry had not attended a single job interview. So he's trying to... He wasn't trying to control the world, I guess. He was just trying to give these, homeless guys a chance to improve their lives, I guess. He wasn't the man I thought he was. No wonder he used Gabriel's body for such immoral purposes. I don't remember who Gabriel was. But even when I did find a truly noble man in William, as just one person, he was unable to make a difference in Darren's body. I realized that for any meaningful change to occur, humanity needed millions more excellent individuals, and I had to be one of them. After all, how could I impose on millions of others a sacrifice that I was not willing to make myself? All that was left was to find the most ethical, intelligent, and educated person I knew. That's when I thought of you, Uncle. So he is now Isaac Novak. There we go. Jack Novak was behind it all. That's interesting. The idol has been buried. I guess the lenses are broken, but the crystal still remains, so I guess we'll see what else happens. I know the developers have said there will be some DLC episodes for this as well to come, so I'll be looking to play those on the channel, and I'm sure that'll expand on the story a little bit. But yeah, that was interesting. Do I think I could have arrived at the sense that it was Jack behind it all? Maybe not. That was maybe a little bit obscure. I guess a bit of experimentation, but by and large, no, I really enjoyed that. It was, it started off easily enough, but I think the last few scenarios, I think, you really needed to sort of think about everything that had come before, as well as what was presented in that scenario, so it was quite nice in the way that it all tied up. In fact, I think perhaps in the way that everything was connected, that it actually did a better job of that than the first game, which felt even more like sort of very self-contained, separate scenarios that at the very end all tied together. This one you felt more of a through thread, I guess, between things, but you had the same characters coming out, like Eugene, who was quite a fun character, and so on. So yeah, no, overall, really enjoyed it. Let's see where this goes. Thank you for playing. Ah. Eugene. He was probably my favourite character in the whole thing. He was just quite funny. So what happens when I click this? Oh, okay, we just get that final scene. Cool. All right. So that, on this bike, you see on the title screen, that does appear to be Echo Secunda, interestingly. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you could hit that thumbs up button. That'd be great. Be very interested to hear your comments as well, your thoughts on the game and how it all came together at the end. And yeah, if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.